Shakira. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Just Deal With It podcast. This is episode 16 called Getting My Act Together. Shakira has a man voice, Isaac. That's crazy, bro.
What are you talking
That's
about?
crazy,
I
bro.
didn't say that.
I would never talk about Shakira like that. I think she has an amazing voice.
That's a liar.
And that is that, Isaac. So, welcome back, guys. Hope everyone's enjoying their Wednesday afternoon. I am, of course, Poppy Shampoo, aka Julius Caesar, and we're back again. We are back in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really having a hard time believing that we are in episode 16 already. That is insane. That is 4 months, right? Am I right? 4 times 4 is 16? Yeah. 4 weeks in a month? Yeah, like, wow. Amazing. Why am I talking so low? I don't know. But today's episode is called Getting My Act Together, and I'll tell you why in a bit. But first, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not. If you already subscribed to the YouTube channel, well, welcome back. But if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. The road to 3,000 subscribers continues, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to end the summer. I would love to end the summer with 3,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. And I love to end. Why I keep saying I love TN? I would love to end. This is perfect with today's episode because it's about acting. So I would love to end the year with at least 5,000 subs, guys. I know we can make it happen. I know this channel has great content. We joke around all the time. We make mistakes, but you know what? It's all in one take, baby. Because I'm the one take man. You know what I'm saying? One take. But yeah, and then also subscribe, follow me on Instagram, King_Julius_Caesar. Make sure you follow that. Road to 10K on that continues, and I'm trying to get that swipe up feature. You guys know how much I've been talking about this swipe up feature for almost about a whole month now. In every episode, I bring up how badly I want this swipe up feature. So please help me. Please. Ayúdame. Help me. That means help me in Spanish, you know. I speak Spanish. You just guys don't know that. Because, you know, I might make you fall in love with my Spanish, you know, because I'm very pasionante. You know, I got that, like, telenovela type feel. Today's episode is going to be really fun, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm going to be in my... Today, it's not my final form, but it's damn near close to my final form today. Like, we're going to be having a lot of fun today. So, I have some updates for you guys today. We're going to talk about vaccine and the rules that were imposed on us. I'm going to talk about that for a little bit. I'm also going to do some monologues. Yes, so as you guys all know, I love to act. Well, I'm starting to like take off in this acting career, and I'm going to have to audition soon. So I thought, you know what? It'd be a really cool episode just to do some monologue reading, like have you guys hear my acting skills. I haven't memorized any of these monologues, so I am going to be reading it from my phone, but I can still give, some emotion. We can see where my range goes. We got some drama. We got some comedy. We'll see, we'll play around with it, We'll see what happens. But yeah, so updates. So merch store, always open till January 2022, because I'm going to close the store around that time to prep for season 2 of my merch store, 2022. Probably will drop in that summer of 2022. So if you if you don't take advantage right now and get yourself the hottest merch of the summer, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna miss out, because these shirts will never appear ever again. Like, you have to get them now, because it's gonna be it's almost like a time capsule. It's gonna be like you were one of the very first people that had this shirt in your possession. And we just dropped the Isaac t-shirt. Is that Isaac? As you guys saw in the description below, I put the YouTube channel this time. I did it. I did not forget. I didn't forget. But yeah, guys, so support. And I'm going to be dropping new merch along the way too. Like, it is still going to be the same designs, but it's going to be like a Christmas version. There's going to be a Thanksgiving version. We're going to have a Halloween version. And what's so cool is that Charles, the guy who designed both of these designs for us, he's going to be working with me. So as in working with me, he's going to be working in the same job, like the same like program, the same after school program with me. So we're going to be working very close together, and we'll like bounce ideas off each other as well. And I know he got some heat, and we'll definitely bring you guys new merch along the way with those same similar designs. But I'll have some new designs for the next season. But for right now, like I said, take advantage. I will have some discount codes soon. I won't tell you yet though, but right now, if you can afford it, go get yourself some of the hottest merch. I'll shout you out, tag us. We'll just help us, support. And if you can afford it, if times is hard right now, I totally get it. Just repost, share. That goes a long way, people. Just do that for me, please. For me. I'm looking straight at you right now. For me. And yeah, so that's that. That's the merch store. The link is always in the description below. So what else do we have? So band updates, right? So band, which it's not really so much of a band. I think it's more so of a dynamic duo between me and Jordan. So it was my first sesh in the studio, which made me laugh so much because it made me think about that Dave Chappelle episode where he was Diddy, and he was like, "Hey guys, I'm shutting down the studio," and then it also made me think about when I was in the booth. Like Isaac was laughing because he knows the episode when he was in the booth, and like so I felt like the Dylon, and like I felt like Jordan was like Wyclef, and he's like, "Yo, you see, are you ready?" And I like, "Yeah, Jordan, I'm ready," and I like rampamting, rampadansking. It's like I rhyme and I rip, and this is the way that Dylan spits. And I felt like I was waiting for Jordan to get up his seat and be like, "Are we gonna make this music, man?" He said, "You want some of this hot fire? You get too close. And he choked him. You were hurt. He choked. And then right after that, he was like, "I'm shutting down the studio." Yeah. So it was cool, and we went to this really cool place that I wanted to shout out called Pirate Studios. Pirate.com. I'll have the link as well in the description below. This is a place that I actually was searching on my own with Isaac because we wanted to do podcast episodes there as well and interviews. And now that I went there and I saw how it is a bit sketchy from the outside. So you might think, "Oh, hold up, wait a minute, I just got set up. It looks like a very dark alley. But no, it's not at all. Like, it's cool. Like, there's some guys there that'll greet you in the front. You punch in a code, you go in, and there's a whole bunch of these wooden doors, and they all have soundproof rooms. So like, it's so cool. Me and Isaac will definitely be there, and we want to do some interviews or even just some podcast episodes there to test it out and see how that is. So if you guys are interested, if you guys are content creators yourself, or you want to get your stuff out there and you need like my platform, like, hit me up. Like, let's work, let's collab. I'm all for that. I got some great interview skills. I think I'm very versatile. I'm a Swiss Army knife. I have many different you know what? I'm gonna stop giving myself high praise. I feel like right now I'm just sounding like I'm the greatest thing ever, but I'm not. I'm just saying though, if you guys want to collab, hit your boy up. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. But yeah, so that's that. And then as far as like how the session went, the session was really cool. Like it was the first time that I heard myself like sing. Because when we went to go play music the previous time, their instruments were really loud, so I was mostly just screaming just to keep up with the instruments. But now I actually had the microphones on. I had the whole setup in the booth. And yeah, I was just spitting them bars. Now let me stop. I was just like testing my voice out. It was nice to hear my voice out loud for once. There was some low moments where I felt like, damn, this is terrible. But I do think practice makes perfect. I do think this is a journey. This is a process. You know, you can be hard on yourself, but also just give yourself credit for just taking that first step. And that's what I did with myself. I gave myself some credit. I said, hey, listen, what's the worst that can happen? Like, there's already a guy who made the song Rico Suave. I mean, it can't get any worse than that, right? I'm trying to think of like other like horrible songs in history. Like, you have any horrible songs you ever heard of that you're like, they can't get any worse than that?
I'm kind of glad I don't know any of them.
I know a lot of them, yo. I know a lot of them. But yeah, so I just felt excited that I got in there. Jordan is like a professional. Like, the fact that this man is not engineering or producing for someone is a sin. It's a crime. Like, if you guys need somebody to help you with your music, if you're an actual artist or a musician, because I'll never say I'm a musician or an artist. Like, I'm just a prospect. I go say that I'm a prospect. Like, I'm a musician in training. I'm a musician in training. But if you actually do love this craft, I would suggest, hit Jordan up. You can message me and I'll get you guys in contact. He's really good. Like, I let him know exactly the sample that I wanted to use, and then he looped it, and then we just created magic, man. And it was really cool. And you guys are gonna get to hear some of this music soon. Hopefully, you guys don't wait that long, because I am still trying to get those nervousness out. Even right now, talking about it, like, I'm not trying to overpromise anything or say my mixtape dropping. Like, it's a process, so just give us time. And well, hopefully I have something for you guys. Like, I've been writing nonstop ever since then. Like, I've been writing so much stuff lately. I've been revising things, because usually what I'll do, my process is I'll just start writing stuff, and depending on how my mood is that day, I'll really like take that like particular piece of writing far, or I'll just be like, I only want to talk about this for like maybe 8 lines. And lately I've been really trying to like write hooks and choruses and like really pay attention to the structure of how a song is built, and that's been really cool. And it hasn't taken my attention away from podcasting or like the YouTube stuff. If anything, it's just been adding to it now. It's just another component to what we can offer here at this channel. We're just, like I said, we're trying to be a very different channel from others where you just don't come here for one piece of content. I know, like, it's very cool to just come for like if you want to go to game theory for like just theories, you know where to go for that, or for like sneakerheads, like complex sneakers or something like that. But I want you to come here for like us, the individuals, see what we got going on in our lives, and get inspired, like then push you to do something with your life as well at the end of the day. So hopefully I'm able to do that. Like, and by the way, when my hand is here, I'm not like scratching my nuts or anything, because I can probably see from your vision, it might seem like I'm scratching my nuts every time, right? That's what it looks like, right? Like I'm not scratching my nuts. Like, I'm not. My hands just keep the table so high that like it just seems like my hand keeps going down to either just scratch my nuts. Trust me, like, no nuts were scratched during the recording of this podcast. But yeah, and that's that. So that was the updates, and now let's get to the vaccine. So I had a conversation this week with my principal about vaccines, because as you guys know, I almost died from COVID. I don't know why I'm laughing about that. You don't want to know why I'm laughing about that? Because my therapist laughed about that. True story. Like, I was telling my therapist, and I hope she doesn't kill me or she watches this. This is the only time I will divulge one particular piece of information. So me and her are like talking about how my fear of getting this vaccine, and I go, yeah, like, I just don't understand, because I almost died. And she started busting out laughing, and she's like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. And I was just like, what? Like, I was like, I didn't even know what to say. Like, I was mad confused. I was like, was that supposed to be funny? But like, it was funny. Like, I laughed at the fact that she laughed after, so it was just like, whatever, like, it happens. But it just made me laugh. And But yeah, so you guys know, like, I was hospitalized for 5 days. I was on a breathing machine. I got a whole bunch of medications. I was on steroids. I was on Xarelto. I was on this other medication that I can't remember for my stomach. And here's just a lot going on, and then for me to now be put in a situation where it's like, oh, you can't work if you don't get this vaccine. It's really difficult. It's a tough choice for me because I don't know how my body's going to react to it. I've seen the rates, the number of deaths that I've taken in. I've also just seen how people have been sick after, and I have a really sensitive body as it is. Like, I mean, I was hospitalized for 5 effing days. Like, so I'm trying to do the best I can to, like, maybe talk to a doctor, see if I could get some sort of waived, or if I have to just be tested on a day-to-day basis, I'll do that. But I just don't know, and I would love to know your guys' opinion in the comment section below. How you guys feeling about this vaccine? Like, are you... It's not even about, like, some woke stuff, like, oh, like, it's a conspiracy, like, they're putting chips in you, like, or what any, like, ones you've heard about the vaccine of, like theories?
I think I've heard that they're like on purposely trying to make you even more sick or something like that.
Yeah, like they're like, it's like a control thing. Like, oh, they're controlling you. Like, don't do it. Like, I'm not even one of those people. Like, it's not even because I'm anti-vax that that word is hilarious. Anti-vax.
Yeah.
It's like anti-waxed. but yeah, I'm not. It's not even like I'm in that, like, group of people that are saying, oh, like, this is why you shouldn't get it because the government is this and that. Like, it's just a health thing for me, and I feel like there's a lot of other people in my shoes right now that are stuck in this, like, they're stuck in the middle because they don't, it's not necessarily that they don't want to take it, it's a health thing and they're worried. And by you now, the governor is the governor, right? De Blasio, he's the governor? Yeah, the governor, was it Governor Cuomo? Cuomo's the mayor. No.
I don't know.
Cuomo's the governor, de Blasio's the mayor. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm not into politics, people. I'm not. But, yeah, by him saying now that there's going to be restrictions and that if you don't get the vaccine, you can't, like, go to the gym. You can't go to a restaurant. You essentially can't do anything indoor, right? Correct? So basically, like, what is there that you can do? I mean, you're pretty much going to go straight home every day, or you just have to be home, basically, because you won't be able to really do much. I think you might still be able to go to the store, right? It was just, like, more so dining or, like, entertainment purposes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so you won't be able to attend concerts or things like that. So it really just comes down to, like, what are you willing to sacrifice? I think me and Isaac was having this conversation, like, I think yesterday he said he would get it just because, like, he doesn't want to be limited to, like, you said you don't want to be limited, or... Yeah, like, he wants to have his freedoms, I guess, but... Like, for me, like I said, it's just health, like, but I do get both sides, I understand both sides. Like, I get that one side is like, you have to get it because we want the world to kind of get back to normal, and, it's really not that bad, and, they make some really good arguments, but the other side also makes just as great arguments in terms of just government controlling you or making you feel like forcing you to do stuff, because at the end of the day, like, it is very interesting that for a vaccine, they're offering you $100 or they're giving you all these perks. And it's like, well, that's the case, right? If medicine is, if they want you to take, because this is medicine at the end of the day, right? A vaccine is medicine, right? I'm assuming it's part of medicine. It's a treatment, right? If that's the case, then why aren't you offering medicine in general for free? Like, if you want people so badly to take this, and you're offering them all these things, why don't you do that for other illnesses? Like, for illnesses that people have to pay. Some people end up dying because they can't afford these, like, medications or these treatments, and essentially you're saying, like, hey, listen, we'll give you this if you take this, and it's just very sketchy. So obviously people are going to, like, talk about it, and we're gonna have all these theories, these conspiracies of, like, why this is the way it is. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. I'm very disappointed. I think there could have been a different way to go about it. I think you didn't have to mandate everyone be vaccinated in order to attend establishments. Do you agree, or do you think there was no other way?
Well, if they want things to go back to normal, I would assume they want to force it on others.
Yeah.
So, because if it's only a few people doing it, there's not gonna be much change. But if everybody's doing it, you'll see the progress. But I think the way that they're doing it, like limiting people that aren't doing it, like limiting places they can go, where they can eat, things that they could just do in general. I don't know. Like it's like they're really, really forcing it on others.
Yeah, it's just hard because like I feel like in saying you want freedoms, you're also taking away freedoms. You know, like it's kind of the same. It's the same thing for both sides. Like I don't know. Like it's a really interesting topic. Like I would say that. Like it's a very interesting topic, and you know, things are going to progress as we go, and we'll see what happens in the upcoming weeks. I do know that it's going to be enforced starting September 13, I believe. And it just got announced like the other day. So we'll see. I mean, we just got to stick together as New Yorkers. I'm hearing people are more like prone to move now because it is a law that was enforced here in New York. I'm not sure about other states. If they're going to be enforcing it, you know, because that's another thing too. Because like if other states don't enforce it, then it kind of also defeats the purpose of like what one state is going to do, right? Like, you know, it's almost like a zombie apocalypse. Like, you know, if like there's a bunch of zombies like in the rest of the states, like one state like just having the cure for like the zombie medicine, like it's not going to really do much. You know, like there's way more of them than you know, like I don't know. Interesting topic. But yeah, so that was my spiel on vaccines. Let me know how you feel in the comment section below. You know, are you vaccinated yourself? You know, what are your concerns? How do you feel about it? Let me know. Like, send me all that info. I love to have I love to also be educated as well in these subjects. Like, I'm always into that stuff as well. So that's that. So alrighty then. Let's get to these acting monologues because we are going to do quite a few and I am going to mess up. This is kind of my first time doing stuff like this. I think I've done one video one time where I was reading like my monologue for my finals. I think we deleted that video if I'm mistaken, right? I made a video once when I was in the other room where I was reading my monologue.
Really?
Yeah, I was standing up. I had like the shirt with those roses. And I was like, I was reading my play for my final.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? No. It's fine. If y'all remember, let me know in the comment section below. but yeah, so yeah, I found a couple you know, monologues. I found some comedy and drama ones, and there's also some I said serial comedy, I guess. We also have some monologues for teens. We have monologue for kids. We have 30-second monologues. We have college audition monologues, senior actor at monologues, and we have new monologues from plays. So let's find let's see. What are we in for? Should we do some comedy first or should we do some drama? Some comedy? All right. Let's see what we have here for comedy. So we have some male comedy monologues. And this website, by the way, if you're an actor, this website is called monologueblogger.com. And it just has a whole bunch of different monologues that you can do. So we have one here that's called Landed on Your Doorstep, Short End of the Stick. What else we have here? We have Head in the Clouds.
Is that the Jody song?
Yeah, An Alien Keeps Stealing My Beer.
What?
Yeah, let's do that one. Let's see how that one works. All right. So I'm thinking, like, you know, with Isaac and his editing skills, since this one has to do with my aliens keep stealing my beer, I'm guessing this setting might be like at a bar. So you might want to have a bar in the background or something. Like, we'll see. All right. So here it says, I'll give you guys the summary before we get into the I'll give you the intro before we get into the monologue. So it says, An alien keeps stealing my beer. That's the name of it. Noel has a problem. A beer-drinking alien keeps stealing his beers. Noel develops a plan to catch the creature and sell it for money with his friends. And here's where their scene starts. All right, let me see. Actually, can you pass me my glasses, young man? I'm going to put my glasses on for this. Put my reading glasses. All right. All right. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to try to put it. Oh, perfect. All right. I was standing outside of my back porch when this alien spaceship landed in my backyard. Lights were shining bright and I could barely see, but then they dimmed and I could see. So a set of stairs comes out of the side of the ship, and a little alien man, he came stepping down the stairs, and he walks up to me, and he was a small fella, about 4 feet tall. He snatches my beer out from my hand and chugs it down. The whole thing. He burped, smiled, gave me the finger, or at least I think he did. He only had 3 fingers, but it was the middle one that kind of gestured at me and then handed the beer back to me and walked back the stairs to the ship and flew up into the sky in a flash. All right, let me redo that because I think I could do that better. These glasses are interrupting me. All right, I'm going to redo it again one more time. So I was standing outside of my porch. Oh, no. Bad again. I was standing outside of my back porch when this alien spaceship landed in my backyard. Lights were shining bright, and I could barely see, but they dimmed and I could see. So a set of stairs comes out of this ship. A little alien man, he came stepping down the stairs, and he walks up to me, and he was a small fella, about 4 feet tall, and he snatches a beer out of my hand and chugs it down, the whole thing. He burped, he smiled, gave me the finger, or at least I think he did. He only had 3 fingers, but it was the middle one that kind of gestured at me and then handed the beer back to me and walked back to the stairs to the ship and flew up into the sky in a flash. It's the alien. He's a thief. He keeps stealing my beers. Now, looky here. Tonight, we are going to catch this tiny son of a bitch. We're going to stake him out. I booby-trapped the entire kitchen. Anything that comes in won't ever get out. I got some zappers, too. This could be payday. If we catch him, we get top dollar. How much you think? Little 4-foot alien go for? $1 million? $5 million? Heck, I aim to find out. You in or you out? Alright, good. We take him alive. Tonight, it's go time. Yeah, that was like, if I had my glasses, like, I would have just did the, tonight, it's go time. Like, I would have killed it there. But that's the monologue for this one. It's not that bad. It's pretty cool. Like I said, if I memorize these monologues, and we'll definitely do another episode when I'll start memorizing these things, so then we can add some more emotion and some more language to it. For right now, I really want to get into the mode of just giving words emotion, because I think that's a huge part of acting in itself, is being able for you to feel that the words have life in its own. You're essentially giving this character life, but the words that come out of this character is what makes them human. So you want to feel the emotions, you want to feel what this character is going through at the moment. And this was just the way I saw this scene, was just me being at a bar casually talking to a guy, or just one of my friends letting me know about me and this alien encounter. So that's how I understood this monologue in my perspective. So that's what I did. All right, let's continue. And Isaac, let me know if if I once I reach that 40-minute mark, let me know. Unless I already reached it.
No, we haven't even reached 30 yet.
All right, cool. All right, let's do another comedy one. Let's see. We have Melting Away. We have You Wouldn't Believe Ralphie. Tyrants of Popeye. Local guy from the neighborhood. Fishing for Misery. Oh, look, I like this one. Fishing for Misery. It's a comedy monologue. In Fishing for Misery, Max is having a freak out moment because he is so unhappy with his mundane life and career. All right, so this one might be right up my alley. So we'll see. Max, this is Max. So I'm Max. How do you live each day of your life the way that you do? Everything is so casual, easy. You don't stress over nothing. I've never seen you worry about a damn thing. And look at yourself. You're a moron. Oh, okay, I got it. This is me talking in the mirror to myself. Because he just called himself a moron. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to vision myself talking to myself in the mirror. All right. Redo that one. All right. How do you live each day of your life the way that you do? Everything's so casual. Easy. You don't stress over nothing. I've never seen you worry about a damn thing. And look at yourself. You're a moron. You have no career. No money. No prospects. How do you even get by? Whenever I see you, it's always easy street. I've never seen you drop a bed of sweat on anything, Nikki. Don't you want to be something in your life? Oh no, he wasn't staring at himself in the mirror. He was talking to his friend named Nikki. It doesn't say there's another person here. It says, in Fishing for Mystery, Max is having a freak out moment because he is so unhappy with his Monday life and career. Alright, so redo this. Now I'm talking, Isaac, you're Nikki. So, how do you live each day of your life the way that you do? Everything is so casual, easy. You don't stress over nothing. I never see you worry about a damn thing. And look at you. You're a moron. You have no career, no money, no prospects. And how do you even get by? Whenever I see you, it's always easy street. I've never seen you drop a bed of sweat on anything, Nikki. Don't you want to be something with your life? Don't you? Don't you want to amount to something more than some doomstand dwells in the valley? I didn't mean to diss. I'm just upset, okay? It's my own BS. Has nothing to do with you. Hanging out with you, and it all makes me feel like I'm like you. And you're, man, do you follow me or what? I feel like I'm in Loserville. We come to the same joint every time to have beers and talk the same shit and see the same. We're friends with Leonard, the singlest homeless man from the godness sakes. We're on a first name basis. Other than you, he's my closest contact in this town. He's come over my apartment for random sleepovers. And is that a good idea? Am I going insane? What's going on? I think I'm losing my mind, man. I need to smoke up. We should smoke up. Tell me you have some greenery. My head's gonna. I'm gonna tear my head off my shoulders and throw it down on one of the bowling lanes across the street and go on a strike. I'm bugging. Do you have any? And then that was the scene. So yeah, it's just him at a. I'm assuming this was him just venting to his friend and just letting him know that he's tired of the life he's living. So yeah, I could definitely do a lot with that if I memorize it. But I did enjoy 5 minutes, so we hit that 40 mark. Okay, cool. I feel like when I give you guys 1 hour episodes, that's a lot. I don't want to be doing that. All right, so we did 2 comedies. Let's do something dramatic then. Let's really get into this. All right, male drama. Most dramatic monologues. Waste of time. In Waste of Time, Byron is a teenager who doesn't care much about school and instead wants to focus on Spirit of the Horse. Bro, I'm gonna have to really try to get this one far enough. Oh, okay, cool. I like this one. This one is called Lenny, and so here we go. So this one is more dramatic. So in the other one, it was more of a comedy monologue where I was trying to make you laugh, but the reason why I wasn't laughing is because obviously I can't laugh in the scene. So hopefully you guys are able to find that monologue in itself just funny in its own. I did try to add some elements of just being dramatic with the comedy, but I think I could have done a better job of being a little bit more animated for sure in the other one, but we'll see. All right, in this one I have to be I have to be much more serious. So we'll see how this one goes. In the short play, Lenny, the character Lenny, talks to the audience about his therapist, Miss Larner, has helped him in some ways. So in this monologue, I'm going to be talking straight directly to you guys. So I'm going to try to make more eye contact, but as I'm reading, it is going to be hard for you guys to like really see my emotions here. So this is me talking to the audience, where I have been seeing a therapist. So most likely this character is most likely he probably doesn't have the greatest eye contact to begin with, which is a good thing. And he might also be reading himself anyway from an actual, like, because he must have gone to the therapist for a particular set of reasons. I don't know yet, but we'll see as this monologue plays out. All right. Let me get some water. It's a quick little drink. Word, the whole set is about to just cut off. Sorry guys, you guys are hearing me chew ice because this was ice. Alright. Here we go. Okay. And maybe we can have some like more like dramatic or like just like kind of quiet music or like some sort of quiet music. How is that possible? Right? Alright. Alright. I left it there that night on the side of the table of her office, like I've done every Thursday for the past 8 weeks. She wasn't as useless as I made her feel, but she was downright cold for making me leave that way. I knew it wasn't all about the money to her, but she made it hard for a guy like me to believe it. Another one of them being... Let me redo that, because I think I do that better. I left her there that night. No. Give me one second. I left it there that night on the side of the table of her office, like I've done every Thursday for the past 8 weeks. She wasn't as useless as I made her to feel, but she was downright cold for making me leave that way. I knew it wasn't all about the money that way. No, it's hard to keep up with the writing. Let's redo that one more time. I left it there that night on the side of it. One more time. Give me one more time. I left it there that night on the side of the table of her office, like I've done every Thursday for the past 8 weeks. She wasn't as useless as I made her to feel, but she was downright cold for leaving me that way. I knew it wasn't all about the money to her, but she made it hard for a guy like me to believe it. Another one of them beings that had a way of making a lot less of themselves, who never really cared about traces that leave in your heart or the changes they brought about you. And boy, did she change me. All she did was listen. I guess nobody ever listened to a damn thing I ever thought of without changing the idea or bringing their own stupid ideas into all. I got what I needed, and I left with a decision that was pretty much made before the whole 8 weeks began. But I'm glad I went through with it anyway. I didn't mind sitting with Miss Larner every Thursday. It was something to look forward to, and it more seemed to oppose my ideas. By the frozen glare on her face, the more solidified they became. So I walked down to the city hall that evening and began the process of changing my name. I went through a bunch of diminutive suffixes, choosing something that went with the ring of Mrs. Larner. I liked the sound. It had a nice vigor to it. It only took me several attempts before I went with choosing Winter Turner. I didn't much like Winter, but the Mr. Turner was good enough, and the Winter sounded good on its own too, and I went with it. And that was it, the beginning of the end. I was no longer Lenny Brent, and glad of it too. Besides, I think Brent never came from anywhere either. Some old Brent must have done the same thing I did. Yeah, that was alright. I mean, I kind of expected more. I think I could do more with that. It just, I wasn't feeling it. Like, I thought it was going to get more passionate. I don't know. Let's do one more and then we can end the show on that. Well, how much time are we in right now?
41 minutes.
41 minutes? All right, all right. All right. We'll do one more and then we'll end. All right, let's do one more. All right, let me find another one. All right, I like this one. It says qualify for the job. I don't know what it's about yet, but we'll see. Qualified for the job is a monologue from the play In Wolf Sheep's Clothing. Jack talks to his boss about how grateful he is for being able to work for her. All right. All right, so I'm talking to my boss. I've always been proud to work for you. You've always stood for an ideal that made me feel the world wasn't so bad. This company made me believe in something. It gave me hope again. Before you hired me, I was in a dark place. I was depressed with the world and what I amounted to in my life. I must have sent out thousands of resumes, gone hundreds of interviews, and I couldn't catch a break. Sometimes imagine what I would have done had I not hired that day. Sometimes imagine what I would have done. I sometimes imagine what I would have done if I had not been hired that day I came in for my interview with you. I still can't believe how lucky I was. I wasn't even supposed to be interviewed by you that day. But Rebecca got food poisoning during lunch, and so we met, and you did the interview with me. I was a nervous wreck meeting you. But I kept it together. Barely. I knew I wasn't qualified for the job, but as we spoke, I realized how bad I wanted to work for you because your energy, it felt good. I felt your warmth, and I wanted to be a part of that. You changed my life, literally. I was overdue on my car payments. I was about to get evicted. My girlfriend and I broke up. My father was dying. My life was a horror movie, but you were a ray of light that beamed right through me that day. You gave me a way out. You gave me a chance to be somebody again, and I will forever be grateful for you for that. I may never ask you this, but why did you hire me? Now get over here. That's what should have been the next line. And they banged. But nah, guys, that was my monologues for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I'm trying to work on voices too. Right now, I kind of just stick to the same voice, but I'm trying to work on voices and stuff like that. I'm still learning along the way. I'm trying to get more dramatic with my stuff. I'm trying to get also more animated, but let me know in the comment section how I did. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys felt the passion, and I just burped. That was disgusting. But yeah, guys, so thank you once again for tuning into the Just Deal With It podcast. I am Poppy Shampoo, Julius Caesar. Thank you for tuning into this episode, and we will see you next week, Wednesday, at the same place, at the same time, with Isaac, me and Isaac, busting out a rhyme. Oh my god. I don't know. I'll see you guys later.